Hey guys, sorry, I'm trying to find I guess this isn't really that great. I'm in my car, I'm getting ready to go home, and I wanted to get this done, and I wanted to get it done, in a quiet place, uncompromised by kids and dogs and cats and whatever. So I'm in my car, I'm just getting ready to leave work, and I wanted to do our Tuesday talks. I have some notes here so I can stay on track, so I want to try and make it quick. And I want to continue it from our Tuesday talks from last week. So last week, our Tuesday talks were about the 8 limbs of yoga. So today, what I want to talk about is Satya, which is truth. And it kind of goes under, so in the 8 limbs, we have the yamas and the niyamas, which are like the things that you do and that you don't do and whatever. And the Satya is one of the 5 yamas or restraints that you're supposed to incorporate into your life and into your practice. And so we're talking about really more when it comes to truth, carefully choosing your words so that they don't harm other people. And there's a concept in yoga and in Buddhism called ahimsa, which is non-harming, which is also one of the niyamas. And we all know that the spoken word has really the capacity to do a lot, to inspire, frighten, delight. It has a profound effect on our consciousness. And that's something that, yoga believes, Buddhism believes, a lot of really big spiritual teachings believe that. So it's really important that we focus on speaking the truth and speak the truth, but we do it in a non-harmful way. So we know that if you have a dress and you come to me and you ask me how your dress looks, and I could very well not like your dress and say that dress is hideous, it looks horrible on you, I hate it. Maybe it's the truth, but it's saying it in such a way that is harmful, it's hurtful. So that's not necessarily what we mean when we say to speak the truth. It's more, let me see, I wrote some notes. I just want to make sure that I'm covering this the way I want to. So it's more not just being factually truthful, but truthful from the heart. Moving right along, let me check my notes. So the practice of yoga is about being self-aware. And so we need to be more self-aware of what we're saying to people, making sure that it's truthful, it's coming from a loving place, and that it's non-judgmental. As I've practiced yoga, As I've practiced yoga through the years, I've become increasingly aware of my perceptions and my beliefs. I've become increasingly aware of the fact that just because we speak the truth doesn't make us good people, because the truth can be hurtful. And there are ways of speaking a truth that is hurtful in a non-hurtful way. There's a way of coming at it from a loving place. And it's important that we acknowledge that perception to somebody else before we speak. Also, just because something is factual and truthful, and it may be hurtful, to speak that as that is the almighty truth with a capital T is not really living in reality. And it's certainly not a practice of Satya or truth, because it's coming from a place of ego. It's coming almost from a careless place, because to say, well, it's the facts and it's the truth, if that hurts you, then that's your problem. That's like a horrible way of being. It's not yogic. It's not ahimsa or non-harming. And really, it's not the truth, because the truth is love. Life is love. Reality is love. The whole reason why we're here is love. So if you're not coming from a loving place, then it's not real. So I'm not saying that we have to be perfect and, oh my gosh. Sorry, Bob is texting me. I try to do this in a way I wouldn't be disturbed, and it's still happening. So where was I? Let me see. So I'm not suggesting that we try to have like this perfect state where we never speak the truth to people because we're in fear of hurting them or in fear of judging or whatever. I'm just saying that we focus our thoughts and our speech and we be more aware of what we're saying to people and how we're saying it and how that might affect them, and be honest from a loving place. When we use what we say as a way to express judgment or to passive aggressively hurt someone, because yes, the truth, albeit the truth and factual, we still use it sometimes to passively aggressively hurt people because we know that sometimes the truth hurts. And we limit ourselves and other people by doing that. We're not, our fullest capacity that we can be in life is love. Like, that's really the best thing that we can be. And if we're not being love, if we're not coming from a loving place, we're limiting ourselves. So I know it's really kind of like a weird take on truthfulness, but that's yoga and I love it, and that's what speaks to me, and that's why we're in this Kula, this yoga community, to share, and I wanted to share it with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you listening. Share any comments you have below, and I look forward to our chats next Tuesday. Have a good night. Bye-bye.